Hey everyone, Arlena Gafford here, and today we're going to talk about successful tools for Avon Campaign 19. And what does that look like? So this is something that I am starting with this campaign, and I want to come out and share successful tools that's going to help you grow your Avon business and help it be even more successful. So let's dive in. What do you need? What does the successful tools look like for Campaign 19? They are 100 or more Avon Campaign 19 catalogs, your What's New demo books, Campaign 20 and 21, a Facebook sample post. So yes, there's going to be a challenge for you to do. Avon Campaign 19 labels, a customer list, and Avon Campaign 19 calendar. So as we are looking at the brochure, what do we want to do? You might be new and you're not sure exactly what to focus on in this brochure. And so when you're thinking about it, you can look at just a few things. One, I definitely suggest you go through the whole brochure yourself and turn every page and look at all the products that we have in this catalog. But definitely to your customers, you don't want to talk about every single product line and every single product in the book because you would be there all day. So with this catalog, what you can do is focus on just three things. Focus on what's on the cover, focus on what is on the back, and here it's going to open up automatically and you can focus on whatever is in the middle. Okay, so that is what you really want to look at. And with this brochure, it is the real Avon, real people, real dreams, real success. It is the representative edition. So very, very cool for us to have the representative edition because there's no models in it. So you can really look at how Avon is focusing on us and putting us first in this brochure. So when you open it up, it's got, whoops, lip gloss is rolling. But when you open it up, it's got this beautiful layout of all of the Avon representatives in this catalog. Do you see everybody? How cool is that? And there's even more inside. So you can really look at this and you want to study even their stories to see how they've grown a business or what tips they have or what they're sharing. So when you are going out and passing this out to your customers, that's the three things that you want to focus on. Focus on what's on the cover, which is the representative edition. There's no models inside. It is all Avon representatives. Focus on this beautiful A box. It is a $36 value, so get some cute earrings with it too. So that's a plus. And then what's inside is the skincare. So just focus on those. So if you see on here, there is 4 skincare products. See that? So you can really just share the skincare products with your customers. If you're not sure what the skincare products do, why don't you visit your e-store, click on these products, and Avon is going to have a lot of description there at your e-store so you can learn more about your products too before you go out to your customers. So this is your first step. This is your first successful tool that you want to have. If you don't have any Avon Campaign 19 catalogs, you want to call Avon today, ASAP, and get some ordered. They will give you free shipping when you're only ordering business supplies, and I highly suggest that you get these books in if you don't have any. Now, the next thing you want to look at is your Avon calendar. So let's talk about our next item on our list, which is our Avon calendar, Campaign 19 calendar. This is a little bit different, so keep an open mind on what this is. It is just a blank calendar. If you have a calendar that you use, you definitely want to pull that out and use it. You can play with this one and then put it on your regular calendar. If you're a little bit like me, you don't want to mess up your calendar. But there are 10 or 11 things that I really highly suggest that you put on this calendar, okay? So on this calendar, it is talking about having a planning day. You want a planning day to know what you're wanting to accomplish. You want to have a day where you go and distribute your Avon catalogs to your customers. Is that 1 day, 2 days, 3 days? Are you going to do it all in 1 day, or a couple hours here, a couple hours the next day, and a couple hours the next? You really want to get those books out early because that is important to your business. Then you want to distribute Avon catalogs to at least 5 new customers. If you're only wanting to grow just a little bit, or if you're wanting to grow more, then you definitely want to shoot for like 15 to 30 new customers. Do the 5 by 5 if you want to, but definitely this is where your planning day is going to come in effect. How many new customers are you going to go out and get? If your sales are not where they need to be for leadership, then you definitely want to go get new customers, and you need to be adding to your customer list every campaign. And especially until your sales are really way over what you need. You don't want to stop at just your minimum, because if you do that, then you're always going to make the minimum. If you want to have more and do more in your business, then you want to work above and beyond what your minimum that you need, okay? The next thing, number 4, and we'll talk about the Facebook post in just a second, but when are you going to post that? Number 5 is delivering your campaign 18 orders. So now that you have 19 and you're getting started and getting all of those items ready to go and to go pass them out, what about your 18 orders? Your customers need to know when you're going to deliver them. The number 6 is share the Avon opportunity, again, to at least 5 people, 15 people, 50 people. What is your goal for your business? Number 7 and 10, Avon's training either on Facebook, their virtual sales meetings, or try to attend at least one of each. So every month, really plan out that you're going to attend a couple of the Facebook Lives and the virtual sales meeting. What about a leader's training? You're watching this. So this is a training that you're getting. So you really want to plug in and go, okay, I know I want to watch Arlena's training, and I'm going to do my very best to always have the next campaign video up a couple days before that campaign starts, so you can order the business supplies that you need to get them in, and hear what tips I have for you to do that campaign with. But you really want to look at, are you going to plan that into your calendar? Are you going to plan the virtual sales meeting, your coaches meetings? So really look at all of those. Your team leaders, so you have an upline, you definitely want to try to attend his or her training at least once a month. It helps them to know that you are in contact with them and you are working with them. You can do your own schedule, don't get me wrong, but you really want to be connected with the people who are here to help you. So definitely think about how you can work with your upline to help them and even help your team. So you really want to look at your team and see who you can work with on your team. All of those you want to schedule in. What about your sales goals? What about your leadership goals? And most importantly, and this should be number 1 before you start planning your Avon business, unless you just have a couple of things that you have to hit. Sometimes we have meetings and we want to make sure our family knows that. But most importantly, you want to put your family's activities. So I know school is back in, whether we're homeschooling like I am, or you're in the public school system. So kids have activities that they want to do, or my son, like he wants to go and volunteer at an animal shelter. So we're getting that set up for him. So all of these family activities we really want to plug into our calendar, because this is really why we're doing this business, is to be with our family. So your Avon Campaign 19 calendar, what will your 2 weeks look like? Will you work your business? Or in 2 weeks when you have your order submitted and it's not where you want it to be, or you didn't hit your leadership goal, is it because of your activities? So remember, priorities are very important. And if you're going to watch TV, plan that. Go, okay, I know I'm going to watch, this show 1 hour on Monday, or 1 hour on Tuesday, or it comes on every day. I have my soaps that I love, and I'm actually 2 weeks behind in that because my business and my family is a priority first before that soap opera is. So don't get me wrong, love TV, but we want to really prioritize our time to what's most important first. Now, the other thing that I have for you is labels. So what labels you want on your brochures? It is completely up to you, but again, this is my suggestion. So right now we do have the Making Strides event. So when you download the labels, of course, change my information to your information. Unless you want to just help me raise funds for Making Strides, then you can definitely leave my link, and it's gonna they can go to my link to donate and help me and our Dream Big team to raise funds. You can even click the link and go join my team. So get on my team. If you're in a whole nother state, that is completely okay. You can join my team. You don't have to come here and walk in. You can just help us raise funds, even if it's $20. That's awesome, because that's $20 more to help the people in need. So definitely Making Strides labels, because we're partnered with them, and we're gearing up for October, and we're not far away. The next thing you want to have is your buy, sell, or fundraise labels. Can you see that? I know it's a little, might be a little blurry, hopefully not. But again, you'll be able to see it when you download it. So to buy, sell, or fundraise, call or text, and then I put my number, then my name, and my website. So one of the big things that was very important in order for me to sign up with Avon was the brochure literally said to buy, sell, or fundraise with Avon, call. And so I was like, well, I want to sell something. I was wanting to sign up for a company, and it said I could sell Avon. And I thought, well, I never thought about that. So definitely you want to put that in your customers' minds, or maybe those customers' daughters' minds, because I didn't meet the Avon representative that had the Avon catalog. My mom did, and she brought the book home from the event. So that's how I got signed up. It was not even me going to that event and talking to the Avon representative. So you want to have those labels on there, give them all our options. And then next, remember, the Campaign 19 brochure is all about the representatives, about being a role model and creating a legacy for your family. And they've got all of their different stories, and they're very beautiful. So I did create a label for recruiting. I'm always about recruiting as well. So it simply says, be a role model, write your own story. Then youravon.com/become a rep, reference code AGafford. So they know who they can join with and what website to go to, but they can write their own Avon story, and that's what the brochure is about. So just kind of playing off again on what Avon is having for us. Now, while you're doing all of that, you definitely want to have your customer list. So customer lists are very important. This is something that you're going to add people to every campaign and take people off. It's just a matter of life. Some people are going to want the book and buy from you, and then maybe their sister joins, or maybe they just don't want to buy anymore. Who knows what the reason is? So you're always going to take people off, but you're always going to be adding people as you're out working your business. So give a brochure to the lady at the grocery store. Give an extra brochure to some of your customers so they can pass them out to people they know. So your customer list, and all of this is on the naturallybeautifultips.com, or you can email. So go to naturallybeautifultips.com and sign up for the Successful Tools email every campaign, and you'll never have to wait on it. It will always come right before the campaign starts. So you can plan, and you'll have all of the documents inside of there, or you can look at the free resource section. So our customer list here, you can have on this up to 45 customers on this little handout, but print it 3 or 4 times. You don't have to stop at 45. I really suggest that you do not stop at 45 customers, because if you're really wanting to even grow a PC, just Presence Club business, then you really want to have 100 customers, because you're going to always have those customers that don't order. They can't order all the time. They order every other time. And then you're going to have those customers who order every single time. So you really want to have a decent sized customer base to really bring in that $500 in sales every campaign you need, and you're gonna earn $200 every time. So really think about that. So how many customers? So your customer list is very important. Get you a notebook, download this, and put this in a spiral notebook, or like one of those little, you know what I'm talking about, notebooks. But you really want to have a customer list and add and take off. Now, the remember Facebook post I had mentioned? So why not put up a post? And these are our new products coming out. Of course, we've had Aspira for a while. We'll talk about Aspira in a second. But we've got samples of Aspira. We have samples of Hydrofusion. So what if you put up a post that says, to the first 25 people who comments, I love Avon, you will receive free Avon samples from me. What if you did that? You put that on your Facebook wall or in a couple yard sale groups or a couple mom groups that you're in, and you're offering free samples, and you want to put a number to it because you really want to think about, one, how many samples can you afford and give out? To two, can you mail out those samples if they're not local to you? So you really want to think about the cost before you put the number. So to the first 25 or the first 5 or the first 15, I will even say sometimes to the first 25, to the first 25 people who comments, I love Avon, you will receive free Avon samples from me. But I will also put a star. If you are already an Avon customer of mine, comment, you're my Avon lady, and this way you will automatically receive samples from me this week. So there's two parts to this Facebook post. I am wanting to engage new customers and get new people on my customer list. Remember, we want to always keep adding. And two, I want to engage my other customers. So maybe a couple of them haven't ordered in a while and they're like, oh, I want to try some new samples, and oh, I like the natural energy. I want to get some of that. So you really want to engage your customers and engage new customers. So it is a two-part, and it's going to really help your business. So I suggest just putting it on your Facebook wall. You don't even have to do anything else. Just put it on your regular wall until you build up in the other groups. Or if you do put it in a yard sale group, there's up two parts that you really want to make sure that you do when you do that. Okay, so people who you are not friends with, you want to, one, friend everybody who wants samples, and because that's going to open up your online presence even more. More people are going to see you on Facebook because now they're on your friends list. And two, you want to private message them. Don't over private message people because Facebook does have little rules, so you might end up in Facebook jail. So we don't want that. But you can private message them and get their name, their address, of course, to mail the samples, their email, their phone number, because you want to put all of that information into your web office on your customer list so they can start getting emails from your online store. Okay, so that's really crucial for you. Then you can always build that relationship as you keep moving on. So once you give them the samples and give them a few days to try it, then you can call them and say, what did you like best about the natural energy, or what did you like best about the Hydrofusion? So you can really open up that window and start having that conversation. Now, the last set of successful tools in campaign 19 that you're going to want is your What's New book. So who has these? Look at that. So your What's New books are very crucial because it's showing you new products coming out, specials that Avon is focusing on. So let's just take a second and look at campaign 20. So campaign 20, we've got new products. You want to make sure your customers know this. You can do a small video about this and send them to your customers. You can even purchase samples or purchase a couple of these and just let them do like a hand tool. So all that is taking off the lid and just squirting a little bit on their hand, and then they can rub it in and see how they like it. So it's very simple to do, and you really want to make sure that you are showing the products. The other thing that you can really do with this book is buy a couple of the products. So in here, you want to do this in campaign 19 if you didn't do it in campaign 18, but you can buy levels. So one of our representatives on our team, she bought level 2. Can y'all see that? So level 2 in this because she really wanted to grow her sales, and she wanted to give specials to her customers, have them on hand, so when they were wanting to buy she could give it to them right then. She wanted to promote it. So a lot of many different reasons that she had why she purchased level 2. But there's also free products in there, so you get free products that you can sell and make even more money. But with this, it's just going to really help you to move the products. You want to take products with you when you're taking the brochure. I understand some places might not let you take some things in, but you don't know until you try. Just take a small basket in of a few products, some new products, some regular products, some favorite products, and take it in when you're taking their order in their catalog and just say, hey, I've got a few products here if you want to look. And if you see anything you want to get today, you can purchase it out of the box. So like right there, they can get it on the spot. You're going to find customers who really only want to buy what's in your basket and not from the book. They want the book, but they want to buy from your basket. So it's going to show you new products. It's going to have information in there about the new products. So that's another piece that you can pull when you're doing those videos of your new products. Okay, now campaign 21, look at what it says. Want free energy? It's only natural. And guess what? Not only do we have kids products, but they actually get a free product when they purchase $40 in a spear. So you want to highlight that in campaign 21. You want to make sure that you know what's coming out in the next books. So you are prepared as the Avon representative, and you know what you're going to focus on. What is your focus? Is it going to be on the free natural energy and the kids products? So we do have a new kids vitamins in this book. So you want to make sure your customers know that. And then even what products are you going to buy for your basket to go out and share with everyone too. So these books are very crucial. And the other part that I love is that there is Halloween coming. Just a FYI, if you haven't looked at this, you definitely need to pull this out and look at it. All of the What's New books are on naturallybeautifultips.com. So just go on there, look at the Avon brochure, click the down button, the drop down button, and then you're going to see what's new. But the other cool thing in here is that there's so many representative stories that they can share tips. So different tips from what I'm sharing with you today, tips that maybe we haven't even thought about doing. So you really want to look at those representatives and those tips. So Avon really packs it out for us, and they really want us to learn a lot and know. So these are my campaign 19 successful tools for you. Definitely think about how many brochures do you need. If you don't have enough today, go ahead and call Avon and place that order ASAP to get those books in. You want to study your What's New demo books 20 and 21. Your Facebook sample post, when are you going to post that? One little just tip on that, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday nights seems to be a really good time frame that I have found to post the sample post. So anytime that I post it, about 7, 8, or 9 on one of those nights, I guess just more people are at home and they're on their phone and they're not at work. So they just pay attention to it a little bit more. So just know that. And then your campaign 19 labels, what are you going to put on your brochures? Customer list, and your campaign 19 calendar. So let's dive in. Get ready for growth and a plan. Pull all of these successful activities and tools out and plan it for your business. What are you going to do in the next 14 days? Because really, it's only up to you on how your business grows. So if you want it to be play money, that is great, and that is fine. If you want serious money, then it's up to you to make it happen. So if you have any tips or any questions that you might have, definitely comment below. Subscribe to this YouTube channel so you always get notifications of these videos from now on every campaign. And make sure you visit naturallybeautifultips.com so you can, just follow along. There's going to be free resources that I'll put up frequently. And then we've got Naturally Beautiful Tips Facebook group as well, so you can join there. Make sure you say yes that you're an Avon representative to get in that group. So if y'all have any questions, comment, let me know, and I am definitely here to help you. Y'all have a great day.